Good morning. Come spend the day with me. Let's start my day off with the word. Today started like every responsible, organized, highly disciplined morning, which means absolutely nothing went according to plan. I woke up with great intentions, peaceful morning, productive energy, soft music playing, breakfast made with love. But in reality, in a quiet corner of an otherwise loving home, a situation has developed. At first, it seemed harmless. One empty wine bottle, a decorative memory, a symbol of relaxation, a reminder of survival after a long week. But over time, the collection grew, bottle by bottle, shelf by shelf. No one knew exactly when it crossed from the line of sentimental to, ma'am, this is concerning. Experts describe this condition as emotionally attached to glassware with absolutely no future purpose. Yet I insisted that I might use them for something. Something no one knows what this something is. Not the family, not science, not even me. Attempts to discard the bottles have been met with resistance. Like, that one's cute, or I might make something out of them one day. As the number increased, so did the denial. But hope remains, because today I finally accepted the truth. These bottles are not memories, they're recycling, and that's exactly where they're going. Another reality is that my daughter just let me know she needs to have her cleats for practice tomorrow. So that is something that I'm going to have to plan into my day so we can go shopping. Somebody didn't want wheat pancakes, and somehow I became a short order chef before 8 a.m. Because motherhood is basically running a restaurant where the customers are emotional and you pay in chaos. But we survived. Barely. Pancakes were made, the kitchen was destroyed, but I did have great coffee. A successful morning. One thing about me, I iron my clothes, not special event ironing. I am fully committed to wrinkle fighting and steam power dedication. I have been ironing since I was a child. Nobody asked me to do this, and I regret nothing. I did go through a phase where I only wore things that didn't need to be ironed. But now that I'm an adult, because there's just something deeply satisfying about taking a garment from absolutely not to, yes, I have my life together. Now, was I always good at ironing? Absolutely not. Let's not rewrite history. My early work was questionable. There were accidental creases, mysterious lines that had no business existing. But then I met my husband. And listen, this man did not play when it came to ironing. He saw my ironing technique and said, very loving, of course, we can improve this. Suddenly, I'm in what feels like a masterclass. Angles, pressure, fabric, strategy. And I didn't even know ironing had a strategy. I thought you just pressed and prayed. But no, there are levels to this apparently. Now look at me. Smooth collar, crisp seams, wrinkles trembling in fear, growth, character development unlocked. Because ironing for me is no longer just about clothes, it's a whole ritual. It's the transformation moment, the let me put myself together energy. Because life can be chaotic, unpredictable, and mildly disrespectful. But when I step out feeling polished, my mood is different. Confidence activated, posture corrected, main character energy fully engaged. And let's be clear, putting myself together is not about perfection. It's about intention. It's about showing up for myself because I love myself enough to care, enough to try, enough to say yes. Today we are presenting our best, slightly tired but still fabulous selves. And truthfully, the little boost of feeling good, that carries into everything. How I move, how I speak, how I handle the beautiful madness of family life. Because when I feel good, everything feels better. Then it was time to work from home, which sounds peaceful and mature until your deadlines are a few days away and unfinished chores like a pile of laundry sit silently next to you judging you. Why does laundry have to have this kind of attitude? I'm typing emails and editing videos like a professional adult while mentally negotiating with the basket of clothes I absolutely do not feel like dealing with. We made eye contact, nobody moved, and just when I started feeling productive, boom, it's time for school pickup. Because nothing humbles you faster than realizing you are racing the clock while your child is probably sitting in the office like, yeah, she does this. But listen, I got there. Slightly frazzled and mildly apologetic, but present. Which is parenting in a nutshell. What's wrong with you? And then, plot twist of the day, my daughter stays late after school for soccer pictures. Yay! Soccer, wonderful, love that, athletic, character building. Except, we still don't own the cleats, we do not own the shin guards, and we barely own the mental preparation for this new development. So now we're speed running through life like, okay great, love this journey for us, what do we need, how much does it cost, and why is everything so expensive? which leads us to my favorite activity, shopping with my bro besties, also known as my daughters, because shopping with kids is not shopping. It's financial negotiations and emotional support and someone asking for things that we absolutely did not come for. Every aisle is like, "Ooh, mom, can I have this?" No. I wouldn't trade these moments for anything, even when we're wandering stores for soccer gear we didn't plan for, operating on vibes and love. Because at the end of the day, family is everything. Chaos, surprises, expenses, laughter, all of it. Every long day, every unexpected detour, every "mom" yelled across the aisle. This is the best of life. And after all that running around, dinner needs to make sense. So tonight's menu: steak, yellow rice, and a very sophisticated glass of cheap blueberry wine from Aldi. Because balance, luxury mindset, budget behavior, and yes, after a day like this, it tastes like victory. Thank you for sticking with me today. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!